Life is fast and furious, all about performance and endurance, navigating treacherous rocky slopes of daily survival down fast-paced straits of competitiveness. Life is not for the faint-hearted. To be at the top of your game, you have to understand the machinery called the body. Energy is performance, efficiency. Life demands more of us than just a balanced diet. Understanding exactly how the body stores and releases energy is the key to unlocking your potential. Energy is central to all our functions in life. If we don't have energy, we won't be able to function. Ideally, we would want the body to have sufficient energy to be able to function as required for all systems, brain, heart, kidneys, liver, immune system, to function as required.
Energy in your body is produced as it is needed. So your body is not gonna produce 20 kilojoules per day all the time. It's gonna produce what you need. So that inherently means if your body is producing a certain amount of energy and it needs more, it must be able to accelerate energy production.
If there's a lack of energy, the body would prioritize. If there's no energy for the primary and the basic functions in the body, there would obviously also not be energy for higher performance.
Think of the human body as a Formula One racing car, designed for optimal performance and precision. The purpose of the racing car is to win races. In the same way, the human body was designed to complete the race of life and each individual to fulfill his or her purpose. The Formula One racing car requires energy to fulfill this purpose. Efficient energy production will allow adequate acceleration and speed required to win races. The combination of individual working parts function as a whole, highly coordinated to achieve this human feat. In the same way, the human body has individual working parts that work in a synchronized way to enable life and life to the fullest.
Our bodies are made up of millions of cells. And in each cell, we have different structures, and there's a very important structure called the mitochondria, which is important for energy production in the body. The mitochondria is known as the battery of the cell. It's responsible for energy production. We need to maintain the health of the battery and ensure that it's recharged. It needs maintenance. What we aim to do is to make energy available, not just around each cell of the body, but also within the cell. And that is where NAD plays a very important role.
There's many molecules that is measured in the body. Iron, cholesterol, there's many vitamins that people know about, like vitamin C, vitamin A, D, E. Why is NAD so important? Now, NAD is the molecule of life. And this is the holy grail when it comes to metabolism. If you talk to biochemists and scientists, actually all drugs work on the basis of what it does to the NAD.
NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, is an essential molecule that enables energy metabolism in the human body.
Compare NAD, 1,258 processes that is NAD dependent. NAD is involved with energy metabolism, probably the most important one. It's involved with gene regulation, so that is the activation and the silencing of genes. It's involved integrally in immune system function, the way your brain works.
Healthy NAD oscillation is essential for a healthy life and for optimal performance.
When we optimize our NAD levels, we would be able to ward off disease. Your immune system would be able to function as it should, be able to react and respond when there's a threat, and then also to then switch off when the threat has passed. Your performance would be enhanced, stamina, strength, just your overall well-being would be improved. NAD is integral to energy metabolism.
If you have a person that's not active, energy metabolism is important. If you have an athlete, more so. And so if you look at a cyclist, especially off-road, your brain has to function the whole time. If the energy level starts to drop, the brain will become less effective. And so that's just one example of where your body needs energy literally in every organ.
Noah is an avid mountain bike cyclist on his way to go pro. When he came to us, he was complaining of low energy and poor concentration that negatively impacts his endurance and performance. So we started on this journey together, focusing on increasing his energy levels in order to improve his mental clarity, focus, stamina, as well as recovery time. We are only 4 months into this process, which is very early. But just the other day, Noah came to me, all excited, saying that he found it so much easier to study for his exam. You know, energy impacts your strength and endurance, but athletes often overlook the fact that energy also impacts mental clarity and cognitive focus. In order to catch that ball or to make that split-second turn and even to push beyond the physical limits, you need energy. To me, it's not just the NAD that is important. To see an individual reach their full potential. That is my goal and my passion, to see how each individual, where they are in that point in time in their life, that they can either recover, regenerate, and also live to see their grandchildren run around and be active and able to do that.
I do think that I was born literally with low energy levels. So I know what it is not to have energy. I've also had the experience or the privilege of being able to now have a better sense of energy and to grow through learning stages of what it means to have energy. To be able to live a more fulfilled life.
We don't just want to survive, we want to live, and we want to live to our full potential and to make a difference. And each individual has the capacity to make a difference. And if we ensure that a body has enough energy and has the ability to recover and repair, they will be able to reach that potential.